Alright, Foxy, this is my dream now. I like to see you try and jump at me again, because if you try that again, so help me, I'll shove this right up your rainbow. Hi, Bliss. I can explain. Wait, what are you doing in my dream?
Your dream? My dream? This is a violation of my privacy. My head! Get out, Toon! Ugh! Like I want to be a part of your foxy fantasies.
You and I are thinking of two very different Foxies. Well, we can't possibly be dreaming the same dream unless... Oh boy.
Oh no. Luna's trolling me again, isn't she? First it was ruining my dream, and now she has to bring you into mine? Ugh! Come at me, Luna! I swear to Celestia, I'll... Oh, that's not good. It's back.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10 on how we are, I'm gonna say an 11.
Well, cut off my wings and call me a unicorn. We have got to do something, Toon. That thing is going to destroy our dreamscape.
Not to worry, if this is a dream, I know exactly the first thing I want to do. I'll be right back.
This is a dream. We can do anything in a dream. Think... Aha! Lightning Bliss Digivolve 2! Ultra Blissamon! Toon, hurry up! We gotta stop that monster! Toon? Where are you? Where'd you go?
Whew, sorry about that. If the dream world's gonna end, might as well make 1 or 2 dreams come true.
Okay, you're disgusting. He's married!
Oh yeah? Cadence who?
Well, since we're about to lose all hope of ever having nice dreams again, even though it's already too late for me...
You know, I could have done a lot worse. It could have been you.
I remind you, while we are in a dream, do not forget I know where your channel is. And you haven't met my new pet yet.
Well, there's my nightmare fuel for the next few weeks. So yeah, do Princess a Dream of Magic Sheep? It's a Luna episode, and it probably is my favorite episode this season. Please tell him to stop staring at me.
It's okay, Twink. Go back to chasing rain clouds.
Okay. That was a thing.
So we finally get another new Luna episode. Only took it a season and a half to see it, too. And boy, was it well worth the wait. We finally tackled to the idea that Luna has been suffering guilt the entire time since her return from being Nightmare Moon. In more ways than I could imagine. By self-inflicting pain on herself, creating a creature called the Tentibus that causes her to relive the same nightmare every night because she felt she could never forgive herself for what she did in the past. Only to her bewilderment, the Tentibus loses interest in feeding off her nightmares and invades the dreams of the famed Six, and eventually the entire town of Ponyville. Chaos! And boy do I love a good chaos episode. Sorry, Discord, but I think you lose out on this one.
We've seen Luna have minor roles from past episodes, specifically helping out the CMC with their problems, but this is the first time since Luna Eclipsed that we've had an episode focused on her, and I feel that with an episode like this, that's been stemming since her return, I wonder what took them so long to get back to this. There's some pretty deep psychological stuff going on here with Luna, so maybe they just wanted to wait and let it grow until it was too much to handle?
Or maybe the writers were too busy focused on episodes like Princess Spike?
Yes, clearly that episode required all of the writers' attention. I've seen people write better fanfics than that episode. No offense, Spike. The fandom doesn't hate you, it just hates the episodes you're a part of. I still love you, though.
Ouch. I just hope he doesn't come back in Godzilla mode. Anyways, with the exception of our long wait for this episode, it did not let us down on diving into Luna's world. We all know she's an Alicorn of the Night and can enter pony dreams, but we finally get to see her do this in the flesh. I mean, how does one enter into another dream through magic? Well, apparently with the whip of her horn, she could just do just that, like calling on several telephone lines.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
So cool. Wish my magic could do that.
Every time we see Luna interacting with people's dreams, we get to see more of what her dream powers are capable of. With enough strength to be able to connect to other people's dreams and actually be in them, I think she plays a more visible and possibly more interesting role than Celestia does. But that's really only because Celestia has barely had any chance lately to show her powers, and I'm guessing all the Luna fanboys will be happy about that.
So true. I wish we'd get to see more of what Celestia can do. After all, it's been seen in a couple episodes that Celestia is capable of seeing the future. I suppose it's an interconnection since her power focuses on raising the sun. Why can't we tap more into that? Because Celestia doesn't have a dark backstory and isn't as interesting as her younger sister? I really hate that excuse. But this episode is not about Celestia. After all, even Luna said her sister had no power in the dream world.
One day we'll have a Celestia episode. One day.
Yeah. So hey, I got a question for you. I've been hearing around that this episode was another cop-out excuse to fan service the community. Would you agree with that statement? Because quite frankly, I find that absolutely true, and it is awesome. Cop-out or not, this episode was done very well.
Well, to be honest, no. If you want fan pandering, look at the 100th episode. That's got pandering and fan service written all over it, but Emily Larson made that work. But if you want fan service, I'll give you fan service.
Male Alicorn, the legends were true. Big Back Alicorn, Night Spike making a comeback, the Power Ponies flutter bad. This is the best dream ever. In this episode, we're focused on Luna and her struggles with guilt in a massive dream involving several characters. Call it fan service or not, it is a dream where anything can happen, and if there's a will to happen, then they find a way, and boy, they write it out well.
Exactly, and that seems like an easy way to write all of this, since, well, we probably wouldn't see it again, but while this is cool, this is where a small complaint comes in. While I do enjoy this episode, I feel it should have been made into 2 parts. You'll notice around the second half of this episode, things start to speed up and the climax comes racing down like a roller coaster. A little too quickly, though. Not disregarding Luna's struggles and much-needed characterization, of course, but when it comes time to right near the end, things were resolved a little abruptly.
I think I could agree with you there. In fact, I feel like this could have been stretched on for more episodes to come. Why did Luna have to suddenly get over this trauma of suffering that much guilt? I felt like she could have made the first step to forgiving herself and removing the problem she caused, but not so much that she's just suddenly cured of her guilt and is able to move on. There could have been more opportunity if there were a progressive step-by-step healing process of slowly learning to forgive herself, but instead she realizes she had to forgive herself like the others have, and that's that. I feel like they lost some potential with expanding more on her character, but it is what it is. What can you do?
Let's also talk about the Tantibus. As fascinating creature that it is created from Luna herself as a way of punishment, let's get over the fact that it is pretty darn cool. Is it just me though, or does this villain kinda suck? Like, I look at all the dreams and what this creature is capable of, but what it does in the dreams is... Well, I know this is a kid's show, but this was kinda tame. I mean, come on, we're in the dream world right now. I haven't seen this thing try to scare me once. Okay, that is it. You little shit. It's time to burn.
Yeah. Keep trying, Tentibus. I've been desensitized to that monster since I was 13. Anyways, yeah, what gives with the Tentibus? Is this really what the famed 6 feared the most? I mean, I get it with Rarity or even Rainbow Dash's fears. Those I felt were well done. But Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, AJ, and Twilight's fears? I felt they were a little too predictable and lacking in some way. But then again, these are their fears, not ours. Every pony has something to fear, I guess. Though the monster buildings kind of look like they were going for a Nightmare Before Christmas look, but we get Sesame Street instead.
Isn't it rad?
Oh god, kill him with fire!
That is the last time I have to deal with a stupid animatronic. Well then, I guess it's my turn. So, I can understand why people dislike this episode. Amidst all the fan service, overall I do enjoy it. Luna gets some great character development, even if it's a little bit rushed. The visuals in the dream world look great, and the pacing for this episode, yeah, it could have been done better, but I'm satisfied with what we got. It certainly wasn't a bad episode.
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker!
Ha! That'll teach you to screw around with my favorite 80s cartoon! So where were we? Oh, sum up. Yeah, regardless of what I felt was a slight missed opportunity of diving into more about Luna's emotions, I'm happy to say this is a great episode. There are loads of things to spot during the dream scenes, like Filthy Rich fighting with money, or flying muffins, etc. There's so much going on that it's easy to come back to the episode and rewatch it again. Not to mention Pinkie Pie made some good humor here and there. Definitely an episode I'll be rewatching again soon.
Well, in about less than 2 minutes, we're all going to be plunged into eternal darkness unless we stop that thing.
What do you suggest? I already tried going super alicorn.
No, we need to go higher than super. We need to go super, super, mega, ultra alicorn. ToonKritic and Lightning Bliss DNA Digivolve 2! Toon Blistramon!
Our fans are gonna hate us for this.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
Oh, yeesh, that was one heck of a dream. Huh? Hello?
Why do you dream about so much porn?